penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Boleus, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Boleus.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill. Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a majordomo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of majordomos. My father was a majordomo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great-aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to majordomo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path. Follow me, please. The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
Our knights errant? They're so heroic, we had to summon a witcher to do their work.
Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Don't stink of wine. My wife won't know they're mine.
If they would just take to work as they take to dance and drink. Ah!
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
Have you heard about Sir Maximus Macrinus? 4 fingers hands.
What's inside your cup?
Nice wow. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Boleus held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Boleus ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. he retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
Me all those wenches at Coronata. Birth their babes the bum way.
Monsieur Bolius, his wife Nina, kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation. Follow me, please. Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Follow me, please.
Everything the same. Wine, not like smuggling wine. It's enough to drive you batty.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
Follow me, please.
Go up to any night and shout, "The beast!" You'll
The
stand
cellars,
with
voila.
armor at once.
During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which...
I made while fighting the Bruxa.
A witch?
Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
Follow me, please. As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it. A certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corfo Bianco is a beautiful estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling. Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Almost decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more... useful.
Oh, yes. We certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Let's put a pin in this for now. Remembered I have some urgent business to tend to.
Not the slightest problem, sir. I am here to serve whenever you desire. How might I be of service, sir?
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Starting to get into this whole renovating thing. There must be other things we can improve.
Provided we preserve the ground's Beauclervois stylings, and on condition that you are not considering something like, digging vast holes in which to store monster carcasses or bury cursed treasure, I am very much in favor, sir.
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompelli once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yeruga. I will contact him at once.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
A witcher. We could use one around here, full time.
A bushel of grapes is more a burden than that steel of yours.
stomp wine with that one. We would stomp till we were red and sweaty.
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed. And I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor, if you've some pieces you'd like to display. Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung. In other news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery. I believe it's something you'll wish to see.
If you say I should see it, I'll go see it right now, BB. Strange. Something behind this wall, I think. A laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
I've lots to do before it gets dark.
BB, know anything about the laboratory in the cellar? One of the previous owners take an interest in alchemy?
A laboratory? Alchemy? I know nothing of it. But I understand that to a witcher this must be a very intriguing find.
It is. It was walled up. Equipment's pretty ancient too, so it must have belonged to someone who lived at Corvo Bianco before you started working here. Whoever it was sure knew their stuff, though. Got dragon glass vials and flasks, stills, sublimators, vengerometers.
Forgive me, sir, but I fear I don't follow.
Just saying, it's top-notch equipment. True masterpieces of craftsmanship for use in alchemy. Brewing a concoction with this stuff versus doing it over an open fire? Well, there's no comparison.
Then I am all the more delighted you discovered it, sir.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
Indeed, momentum is best maintained once established. Now that we've finished the general renovations, you might begin to consider such things as a new bed, or additional armor stands, or weapon racks. Also some new furnishings, and a fresh coat of paint on the walls would do much to improve the guest quarters.
If you don't mind, I'd rather postpone talking about renovations. Need to ask you something else.
Of course, sir, as you wish. What is the nature of your inquiry?
Starting to get into this whole renovating thing. There must be other things we can improve.
What a splendidly wise idea. Now that the general refurbishment is done, why not see to the grounds? Perhaps renovate the stables, or return Madame Bolius's garden to its former verdancy?
So, sometimes I have to brew a potion, but I can't find the herbs I need growing anywhere nearby.
Well, you're in luck, sir. The flower garden, once kept by Madame Nina, Monsieur Bolius's wife, seems the ideal place to cultivate herbs. In fact, it's roomy enough to plant shrubbery.
Good idea, Barnabas Basil. Herbs there will save me hours of painstaking searching and harvesting.
The idea is yours, sir. I am but the humble executor of your will. I believe we shall have sown the first seeds in 2 days' time. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
You know Roach, my horse? Well, we've been through a lot together. And since I've finally got a decent place to stay, I think she deserves one too.
Oh, a sturdy stable testifies to a most honorable owner. Just say the word, and I'll have them start working on it at once.
My Roach deserves the best. Have them refurbish the stables.
I shall get to work at once. Yet finding workmen and completing construction takes time, though likely no more than 2 days. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
I agree thoroughly, with every fiber of my being.
Thinking about buying a comfortable bed. Always wanted one.
Excellent idea. In your profession, rest is supremely important. But say the word, and I shall order you a bed from the carpenters who craft comfort for the court.
Great. Order me a fine bed, please. Think I deserve one at my age.
True indeed, true indeed. I shall send a runner at once. The bet will be in place by this time tomorrow. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Was wondering about the guest room. Not that I'm expecting company, but...
Oh, but that is immaterial. All self-respecting homes should boast a comfortable guest room. What if someone were to drop by unannounced?
Yeah, sooner we start on that the better.
I can tell a man of action immediately. I'll see to it myself. The room shall be ready in 2 days, in my opinion. Is there anything else you require, sir?
could use another weapon rack. Got some interesting pieces I'd like to display.
I know of a carpentry shop in town which crafts the humblest lumber into true masterpieces. You need but give the word.
Fine. Order the racks.
Of course, at once. At most 1 day for them to arrive, is my estimation. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Along the path, I've often picked up well-crafted, beautifully ornamented armor. Some of those pieces would look great on display here.
I agree. It would lend the place a certain witch's air. Shall I order new stands at once, sir?
Yes. Just please make sure they're solidly made and nicely finished.
It goes without saying, sir. There is nothing worse than splendid armor upon a subpar stand. By this time tomorrow, they shall be ready to display your finest finds. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Know what? Changed my mind. Not in the mood to talk about redecoration today. But I wanted to ask you something else.
I shall be glad to answer your every question, sir.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
Every day the same wine. Smuggling wine, it's enough to drive you batty.
Cheap shenanigans. I can't see a thing through these cheap shenanigans. I can't see a thing through these cataracts.
And what do you get for all that work? A crook in your back once you're on
Cheap shenanigans. I can't see a thing through these cataracts.
Head to the pheasantry. They'll put some meat on your bones.
Renovations coming along all right?
I am delighted to inform you we have completed our labors. You can now devote yourself to enjoying the vineyard's delights to the fullest. You must forgive me my temerity, sir, but I thought, with all the work on Corvo Bianco completed, and with the estate looking more beautiful than ever, it might be appropriate to commemorate the moment.
Sure, why not?
During the tidying that preceded the renovations, I came across a bottle of Sapramento, the 1250 vintage. I cannot say by what miracle it survived, but it is here, and we've cause to open it today. And then he ran straight into the crowd, burning bouquet in hand. All thought it a part of the performance, so they only laughed, even when the decor began to catch fire. It was not until the flames engulfed Baron Mahevkin's beard that folk began to realize something was amiss and went to put out the fires.
Sounds like Monsieur Bolius and Madame Nina threw some first-rate balls here.
It was so. In this regard, Baron Rossel was decidedly more reserved.
So tell me, Barnabas Basil, what's the wine situation like here? Am I going to produce any this year?
This year is out, I fear, sir. Last autumn, a fungus destroyed all the vines. Baron Rossel had new ones planted, but it will be some time before they start bearing fruit. Assuming that is, the fungus does not reappear.
That'd be bad. This Sapramento got me dreaming. It's amazing.
So, allow me to top you off, sir. There.
Thanks.
Follow me, please. How might I be of service, sir?
Ever play Gwent, BB?
Funny you should ask, sir. I was quite adept in my younger years, but that was so long ago. I fear I've limited my interest to collecting now. Managed to assemble quite the set of decks.
Sounds interesting. Mind showing me what you got?
Not at all, sir, but only in action. A round or two, perhaps?
May the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
Not really. You choose.
congratulates you on your victory. Shall we continue playing?
Maybe later. Got something I need to do right now.
As you wish, sir.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business.
Even a horse drops if you ride it with a constant gallop.
Run, Roach.
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, So Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avalach, too, began to lay plans of his own.
Any needs to surrender unorthodox books. Grimoires and tracts blaspheming the...
How can I...
Got some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the right place. A better rate you'll not find anywhere in the city.
The thinking customer will see right away that the best deal is this side of the pond.
This weather makes me downright...
Ooh. Any needs, master?
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
Listen, would you craft something for me? So
Greetings, Geralt.
Listen. So long.
I feel like puking up those.
Hey, what's up, bro? You there?
You'll see right away I've got the best deals this side of the pond.
Jay, you there? Hang on, guys. How to get into a party? There we go. I'm back now. Yeah, I want to continue with Blood and Wine, but I've got to level up, y'all, so...
Ah.
Gonna go see if I can create any higher level armor. Can't believe that I'm not any further along in my sword creation. What's up, Jay? How you doing, bud? So how far along are you in it right now, and how are you liking it? What's your next mission, though? I mean, what are you still hunting the griffin in the beginning? You got this game for such a great deal too while it was on sale. You got it, what was it, $14.99? Was it $14.99 for you? Jeez, dude, that's amazing. Yeah, dude. When I bought this game brand new and the DLC and stuff, yeah, you got it for one hell of a deal, brother. Where they? Yeah. You can go through it on your next playthrough, you know, and really go through it then. Going on a higher difficulty level. But it's no joke, dude. That's fine. Did you take a look at the screenshots I sent you, though? Yeah, I would just write them down. That way you can look for them on the map and have them written down on a piece of paper next to you. That's what I would do. Yeah. But you should be able to do that from the headphones. I was just going to say, yeah, I was just going to say that, just when you go to, I would write them down, so that you got them on a piece of paper next to you to go along with when you're leveling your character. I actually watched a YouTube video of some missions, must-play missions, and although I think I've done most of them on here, I wrote them down just to be on the safe side, so I did that.
Oi, Geralt.
Need some arm.
Do what? Yeah, and I would just write them down. Seriously, that way you've got them on paper next to you, because there's a lot of them, and there's a lot to choose from. What? What the hell am I wearing then?
So long.
Okay, for my Witcher gear. That's another thing you want to start hunting down, that Witcher armor. Superior, 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 enhanced. So everything's superior except for my trousers.
Geralt!
Damn it, I need monster eggs. I need to Google that shit, where to find monster eggs. That's what I was thinking, and I'd been destroying some. Where to buy monster eggs, Witcher 3. I wonder if there's a place where you can buy them. Oh well, I'm gonna go off and do the mission for right now. Then when you get the, when you wait till you've made a long way in the game, when you start Blood and Wine, if you got a lot of money, you can build up, you get your own property. It's pretty cool.
Take care now.
Okay, wait. Let me make sure I don't have eggs in my thing to dismantle. Didn't realize you had to dismantle it. You'd think the egg would just be the egg. Let me run back up there and see if I can dismantle something. It's really hard to hear you, bro. Just letting you know.
Need some.
Yeah. Not so much now, you're low again. Yeah, that's better. Oh, music got out of my... Any eggs, eggs. I don't see anything that even looks like eggs. You cut out on me, bro. Here we go. Damn, yeah, some grinding going on there, bro.
Take care now.
Should have enough to go make my steel sword now. See, you get all these armor stands when you get your property too. And I'm gonna eventually build all 6 schools of armor on this playthrough. Well, just, dodge, use your shield. R2 is that Ken. You know how to use your signs, right? Ken is your shield. I would use that often. Huh? Oh, yeah. The one that's the Axie, yeah, the one that looks like it's a mind control, like it's using a sign, you always want to pick that. You get experience for doing it. Yeah, and that's why you want to build that too. It can really help you when you need to get by stuff, like the Jedi mind trick. That's alright, just beat their ass. Use circle and X to dodge. And oh, R3 does, thank you. I was trying to remember what the fuck did that. Now I just gotta go make my sword and I can go on to my mission. Oh yeah, always loot them if you can. It's fine. That's because you got stunned or something, maybe? Shit, I'm going the wrong way. No, yeah, you definitely don't want to do that. Did you change your autosave interval to, yeah, go change it to 3 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, I recommend having about 3 separate save files at least. What was I trying to do?
Greetings, Ivier.
Greetings.
Listen. So long.
My steel sword is superior, so Mastercraft is next for it. But I don't have anything on my silver right now, so.
Greetings, Ivier.
Greetings, Geralt.
Listen.
Then I can go on and start my other mission. What does it say you're supposed to be doing? What does it say you're supposed to be doing? Well, yeah, then talk to people in the bar about Yennefer. Huh? Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah. What do you mean get a whetstone? Yeah, I'd buy it. Yeah, you talking about crafting recipes? Recipes and Gwent cards are always good to buy. Oh yeah, yeah. It's always good to have one or two of those on you. Sword and armor, because they will weaken. Mainly weapon more than armor, but both. I'd have one of each, a few of each actually. Hang on a minute. I'm trying to remember which. No, I've got the steel sword. I'm looking for the silver sword. Silver sword. No, don't sell it. It's going to be used for crafting later. Yeah, you don't really sell anything besides armor and weapons that are lower level than your stuff. Because you want to collect all that stuff. Because under alchemy, you're going to want to you're going to want to use it to make oils, potions, and decoctions. Really? You can, but I don't. I usually sell them, you know. You can. It just depends on what you need, money or what. What? Usually if it's locked for a reason. Sometimes you can push it open with ARD. ARD is like your force thing. It's worth mentioning if you're ever holding L2 to block in a fight, left and right on the D-pad will change which sign you're going to use, whether it's the shield or the axe, mind control, etc.
So long.
What? Yeah, that's what I usually stick with. Yep. Just make sure you've got all the you've got them equipped and put in those slots to the right on your character screen. You know, because no matter you got to have them in those slots, and you want mutagens connected to them to boost your abilities. You'll get more of that though. You're right in the beginning of the game, so you don't have much of that stuff right now. No, you should use the right analog stick. It's a free camera. What?
Greetings, Geralt.
What do you have?
Oh, yeah.
So long.
Yes, always don't accept those. Those are Witcher contracts. You go talk to people, you can barter with them, and slay monsters. Highly recommend it. What? Oh, those are all like different notice boards and stuff, and some of them are little quests. But all you got to focus on is, once you go to quests under your main screen, to the right of world map under those options, if you just go to quest, you'll see that you just highlight the quest you want to go to, right? Just highlight that quest, and it will kind of lead you there. There'll be like a dotted line on the map. There'll be like a GPS similar to Grand Theft Auto, but instead of a purple line, it's a series of dots. Yeah. Yeah, that's like one of the first missions. Yeah, dude, you're gonna love this game. I mean, you liked Skyrim, didn't you? Yeah, this is better in my opinion, at least from the narrative for sure. Yeah.
Run, Roach.
Oh, yeah.
Shall be over soon.
Not good. Shit.
I don't think so. You can go into the options. They might have something about camera sensitivity there. I know you can control it.
Yeah, welcome to my work.
Show me. So long.
Let's go.
Come on now.
My valor stands on 3 pillars. That bloody Nilfgaardian Imperium.
Hi, mate! Your mug's not familiar. What is it you want?
Looking for old Geert von Everec.
Ah! That'll be inside.
Remember, dip, duck, dodge, dive, and dodge. Drink your swallow potions and your food.
Olgierd von Everec. I'm looking for him.
None here by that name.
Can't help wondering. Who are you?
Who do we look like?
A crew of cutthroats? Or a band of former soldiers who got lucky?
Ah, but that's where you err. 'Cause we're sons of nobles, or...
And daughters.
So, gonna tell me who you are, precisely?
The Redanian Free Company. The Wild Ones, folk call us. Owing to the boar in our coat of arms.
I was told I'd find Olgierd von Everec here.
Someone's made an arse of you, brother.
So maybe you can make up for that and help me, brother.
Something tells me you and me have got different mums.
All right, Ungus, you've had your fun. I'm Olgierd. Tell me, what brings you here?
No, I'm all geared.
You? Not likely. I'm all geared.
You You folk are a hoot and all, and I'd love to stay for more laughs, but time's short.
Whoa, shit just got serious.
Hear about the monster in the sewers. Seems old Geert von Everex offered a bounty on it.
Shit was serious from the start. Goes without saying with a Witcher.
How's that?
The purge you lot of emotion. It's why you're all stiff. Hey? You think they shoved a long pike up your arse?
All right, Master Witcher. Jests are done. Whether the good bit as it is, I'm impressed. Come on, I'll take you to Olgierd. What do they call you?
Geralt of Rivia.
Bit of advice, Geralt of Rivia. Once you meet Olgierd, try and pique his interest.
I gotta pique his interest? He's the one wants a monster dead.
Aye, but he don't need you to kill it. So, you want this job? You gotta grab his attention. And he's one to get bored mighty quick. Ottoman, sir. You've a guest.
Do you know what types of sculptures fetch the best prices? Statues of deities, busts of kings, and nudes. From what have we here? A naked wench. What do you think of her?
I happen to like it. Especially the two ovoid forms.
A jester. Good. I don't like men with no sense of humour. They bore me to death. Ooh. I used to like Botticelli. The life he could breathe into a chunk of cold stone. But I look at it now, and it seems just a rock, ideally proportioned. Not a flaw on its surface. Painfully perfect. As lifeless and boring as a boulder at the roadside. That's better. More interesting, at the least. Very well. And now to the matter at hand. Let's rejoin the company. Partake of some refreshment first.
Ataman Olgierd, long may he live!
Long live the Ataman!
Yeah.
Long live the Ataman! Long live the Ataman!
Well, if you got questions, man, ask it. Like I said, I got a lot of hours in, bro. I'll help you any way I can. No, you can whistle at any time. Press L3 twice.
Fetch us some wine,
And he'll come running. Roach is awesome. He's the teleporting glitch horse. Later on, you'll get a chance to buy blinders and saddles that increase. Saddles are important. They increase your inventory weight.
This some special occasion? Or just feel like feasting?
Every occasion's special. Today we celebrate a dubbing.
Whose?
Squire Herodor's new sabre.
I've hit on a name for her. Fair Sabre, I dub thee Traditiana.
Monster in the sewers. Know anything more?
I've no clue what it is. Only that it's deadly. I'd not have bothered had my cook not become its victim. Oh, the way she prepared game had no equal.
That why she was in the sewers? To fetch game?
Nay. She went to a fair with a sister or cousin. Matters not. Daft wench convinced her a prince transformed into a toad lives in the Oxenfurt sewers. And you know women. Each craves a prince and will wade knee-deep through shite to get him. Vissy was no exception in that respect. Down she went, never to return. Wasn't the first, it seems, either. be? Is that any way to treat the lord of the manor's daughter? Apologies. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the contract. So, you'll check it?
Just one formality to resolve first. My pay.
Never you mind that. Return with the beast's head, and you'll have leave to take anything you wish from here.
Awfully generous. Still, I'd prefer to agree a specific amount.
Ooh, fine. How much would you like? 400 crowns?
450.
Agreed. And that'll be in addition to whatever memento you wish to take.
Consider the beast gone.
Confident? Bring me its head, and the reward shall be yours.
Once I hit level up one more time, I'll be able to go to my next tier of armor.
Hey, you! Puss papers!
Name's Geralt.
But I'm gonna call you Puss Peepers. That a problem?
Get to the point.
Got an offer. Potentially lucrative Puss Peepers. Someone's killed me mate. Name was Clivert. You're to figure out who did it, then cut the bugger's head off.
Why not avenge him yourself? Seems like you all relish swinging your sabers.
Aye, we do. And if I knew who'd axed Clivert, I'd have gutted him ages ago. Thing is, I don't. But you see a lot with them Puss Peepers. You'll track him down.
Keep talking.
Clivert dealt Fistech. A few days passed, he rode to Bowden to take a delivery. Never came back.
Been there? Actually seen his corpse?
No, but Clivert was one damned reliable Orson. We was to meet. He didn't show. Can only mean he's dead. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him. I'll pay top coin.
Need to think it through.
Clivert's got a scar on his forehead, not unlike yours. Spot that, you'll know it's his body.
Said I'd think about it.
Know what, Puss Peeps? One look at a bloke and I know what he's made of. You'll do what I ask. I bet anything on it. Look for me in Oxenfurt. The Alchemy Inn on the main square.
They eat and drink and smoke and fight and dance with lasses blind.
Have you started having to swim for that stuff to... Have you started hunting the griffin yet? Have you had to make... Have you tried making that swallow... You met that herbalist yet? Whose friend's dying? You can go make a swallow potion. I was gonna say, you need to do that if you can. That was a female herbalist. Okay. You'll probably run into her. What are you doing right now? Okay. It's a merchant. What's your mission still? Lilac and gooseberries? Okay, there you go. Yeah. You'll get a side mission on that herbalist to create the swallow potion. You're definitely going to want that. It comes in real handy. And you can try to help her friend out by giving her a dose of it. Yeah, if you're lucky enough to find fence posts.
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avalach, too, began to lay plans of his own.
The way to fix
Do what?
while everyone's in.
Ow!
Oh. Yeah, I know.
A fruitful hunt.
It's like, well, fuck you too, buddy.
Ah, the serendipity. I'm so glad you're back. Master Witcher, what luck to happen upon you.
Got work for me? New contract?
Of the contract in question, you acquitted yourself beautifully years past on your last sojourn in Beauclair. I was in a bit of a bind at the time. Do you remember? Yet I swore a
Try to get him to
vow
jump.
to pay you in
Or
full.
jump off of him and run away a little bit and whistle for him.
Sadly, you went on your way before I could settle matters with you. So, I took your coin and placed
circle,
it
I
in an
think.
account for safekeeping.
Just tapping it instead of holding it.
What kind of account?
A savings account at Cianfanelli Bank. You need but walk in and withdraw. The sum must be rather substantial by now.
Thanks. Head over there first chance I get. Gotta stop by that bank. So long. So long.
Uncle says if I'm bad, he'll give me to the witches.
Ooh. Nice tune.
Yes? Can I help you?
There's a catch.
Welcome to Gianfinelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own, and the customer's always right. How might I be of service?
Got an account here. Like to make a withdrawal.
Naturally. Your name?
Geralt of Rivia.
Wait a moment, please, while I find the relevant record. I'm afraid I can't help you. Extraordinary circumstances, you see. There's a note in the records. The account holder is dead.
That's inaccurate, as you can see.
It's some kind of mistake. The note is clearly in error. To reactivate the account, you'll need permit A38.
For more information, please go to window number 1.
All right. Where's window number 1?
What's that?
Welcome to Gianfinelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own, etc., etc. How can I help you, sir?
I'd like to reactivate my account, so I need a copy of permit A38.
Wrong window, I fear.
What do you mean, wrong window? I was told I'd get permit A38 here.
Please remain calm, sir, or you'll rupture a vein.
So just tell me where I get this stupid document.
Perhaps upstairs, in records, or downstairs in the archive. You must ask them, sir.
Do just that.
Morris. All in order? Yes? Can I help you?
Sorry, gotta get through.
Hold there. What is this? Back off the queue, sir.
Welcome to Gianfinelli Bank, where we look after your...
This where I get permit A30?
Naturally. Just hand me...
Form 202? Just what are you trying to pull?
Sir, I'm not pulling anything. Permit A38 can only be issued upon presentation of Form 202, as stated specifically in Ordinance N60. Please, go to window number 1.
Just came from there. Never mind. Be back shortly with Form 202.
That would do, sir.
You cut in front of me, sir.
Did no such thing. Been standing here the whole time.
Is that so? You know you're the third today to try that ruse. I will not stand for this. Just you wait, I'll teach you some manners.
Go on, hit me.
Oh, gentlemen, if you wish to raise a ruckus, do it outside.
Outside, now!
It's the third time this week. I wagered 10 on the one on the right.
Poor simpleton, prepare to be humbled. I shall teach you the meaning of decency. Hearts in line, then resort to fisting.
It seems they've settled.
I shall teach you the meaning of decency.
Never you are.
No safer place than a bank.
She arrived in this little museum.
Come on. Where the hell she go?
What can I do?
Hair pomade. Need to follow the scent. Could be the lead I need.
She often goes deep in hot to put on a show. That little number likely costs more than we make in a month.
I truly wonder who she got to lend her that much coin.
All in order? Yes? Can I help you?
So you see, she claims puffed sleeves will be in fashion next season.
Excuse me. Got something I gotta take care of at window
You
one.
cannot be serious.
I too find...
Excuse me.
Can you not see what it says there? We're on our break.
Celine, darling, sign this for me, will you?
Oh, there you are. Listen, there's something
We're on break.
Ah, you try to be polite, it just never gets through.
Having to deal with this shit at this bank. I'm having to deal with this crazy ass mission.
Need to wait till they're done with their break.
I was at home the other day.
Can I help you?
Sitting. Knock, knock. I opened the door. Who was there if not Lepioda's witnesses? I've heard of them.
A witcher. That could only... That could only mean trouble.
No safer place than a bank.
There's this bank account that's been created for me years ago in a previous game or something. I'm trying to get the money, but it's taking forever.
Break now. So, what do you hope to get here, my friend?
Permit A38. Though, guess I need Form 202 as well now.
Form 202. Easy peasy. Certificate P. Now, that is a challenge. But, as we are both forced to wait, fancy a round of Gwent.
My God, am I stuck at a loading screen? I think so.
Why not? Let's lay him out.
Now, that I understand. I'll start arranging my deck.
You've got to go into your alchemy. Under the world map, under the touchpad, there'll be a thing called alchemy.
Pardon me?
Miss Constance.
Don't have much. Why not? Let's lay him out.
Now, that I...
Yeah, under alchemy. Cheers. All right.
Seasoned player, I see. Congratulations. As your prize, I shall reveal to you my foolproof method for cutting through this bureaucracy. Nothing ever comes of using the normal channels. I have seen them try everything. Magic, hypnosis.
Might as well go if nothing works. There's nothing I can do?
Be kind. Be pleasant. This and only this. The woman here, she sits at a window 12 hours each day without hearing so much as a good day from anyone. But muster up some flowers, some perfume. Well, you will resolve your matter lickety-split.
Right. Certainly worth a shot.
Good luck.
Welcome to Chanfanelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own, etc., etc. How can I help you, sir?
Need Form 202 to get a copy of Permit A38. Do you know that? Couldn't have told me? Wasted a lot of time because of you.
Please, sir. There's no need to lose your temper. I thought it obvious and thus needed no stating. The form was
What's up? Thanks for joining. Enjoy the broadcast.
Geralt of Rivia.
Let me find it. Get on, Gemel. Here it is. Geralt of Rivia. Sorry, sir, I cannot issue Form 202.
Excuse me?
The applicant in question has been declared dead, officially. Now, do tell me, sir, how am I to enter that into the ledger?
Got you some flowers, just to thank you for helping me with my file.
Oh, but I shouldn't. For me? Really?
Match the color of your eyes.
Oh. You, sir, are quite the charmer. Ah, please, wait a moment. I shall fetch Master Cinfanelli. Perhaps he'll arrange something that excludes the paperwork.
Wow, this is one weird mission to get some money.
Bugger who can't stand to wait. Plough me, who's this? Hearty greetings, Master Geralt. You haven't paid us a visit in eons.
Been a bit busy, but I'm back now and I need your help with something.
Of course. Now do tell, how can I help you?
Got a problem with my account. Wanted to withdraw some coins, see, but...
No problem there, we'll get you paid up in a jiffy. Just gonna need to settle yon tiny wee trifle.
Heard that already. Permit A38, among others.
Oh, my hands are tied without them, Geralt. But I see you're a quick learner in the ways of banking. You'll get them in a heartbeat.
Chanfanelli, no more excuses. Pay out my coin, now.
Come on, Master Witcher, for why the ire? There's no need. We'll have it all for you. You just need to see the necessary documents.
Got a document right here means a hell of a lot more than any of your forms or permits. Have a look.
Her Enlightened Highness, she's hired you.
Mm-hmm. And as her personal emissary, I demand access to my account, right now.
Aye, Master Witcher. This way. So how's the trade these days, Master Witcher?
Can't complain.
Good for you, because in our neck of the woods things are dark, dark shite. Wine sales are stuck in the muck and sinking deeper. It's the fucking wretched names, I tell you. Folk out with the duchy haven't any notion how to say Côte de Blessure and all that. It twists their tongues in bloody knots. Makes them ashamed to ask for it. Done. Deposit box 256. Last in on the right.
What the hell's this, Cianfanelli? Box is empty.
Well, coins got to circulate. So when we learned you were dead, Master, we, circulated yours. Purchased stocks, bonds, invested in a few vineyards. Before we knew it, there was hee-haw left in the box.
Really ought to call it what it is. You robbed me, plain and simple.
Nay, Master Witcher, never. I wouldn't dare.
Oh, you'd dare. And now you'll answer for it. Open the gate.
Master Witcher, I'll pay it all back, every red copper. I swear it on my nana's beard.
You back yet, Jay? Damn it, I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Be right back, y'all. I'd like to rip the coin out, but I think I'm going to give him a week.
Got a week, not 1 day more.
You shan't regret this, I swear. I'll rustle it up. Have it ready for you in 7 days.
Mm-hmm. See you then.
Plus, I bet you get something better. Well, let's see, there's one. Just 7 or 8 times. Cheers, buddy. Are you doing some dabs?
What is it?
Got your coin, sir. And a wee gift to thank you for the trust you showed. This blade's the Reckoner. It saved my arse a fair number of times.
Thanks, Cianfanelli. We'll call it even.
One last thing. I'd like to apologize for the whole mingin' kerfuffle.
Oh, I'm almost there. For my next set of armor. Do what? If you can find places of power. They're kind of like the shrines were in Skyrim, and they boost your signs abilities, and they give you an ability point the first time you activate them. So keep your eyes out for that too. Geralt will usually say something. A shrine. I should probably pray at it.
Ah.
Yeah, the delusion. I would do delusion first. Max out delusion. What?
Sheath your weapon, Trevor.
Yeah, you need to take the ability and put it in one of those 12 boxes you've got. Yeah.
The Duchess summoned him. I wonder what for.
Yeah, if you've already got... Have you got points in something else? Yeah, like in the red or something like that, then yeah, I would do it there. I'd use your kin. Explode. Just look at that screenshot I sent you, and they'll show you the blue ones. I recommend exploding shield and intensity for kin, but also okay. And then don't forget your fast combat. That's the first row of the red. Yeah, you should be alright. You're early enough to where... That's a quest marker above me. Can't figure out how to get to it, though. Let's see if I can go this way.
Life's like an infant. It must be born.
The jaw-dropping film awaits a challenger. His tongue, Witcher. Surely techniques you'd get and demonstrate.
Blighted barrels.
If his tongue's as tight as I think, I'll knock him down with one blow. To be born in Toussaint is to be born lucky.
Notion of order is this? Why doesn't someone do something?
What's this about?
The notice, is that it? Are you a Witcher, Master?
Noises at the cemetery. You the one they bother?
Yes, and I'm alone in that, it seems. That is, no one else has bothered to take any steps, though all must hear the racket. I took the matter up with the Ducal Guard. They claim they found nothing, but I'm not sure they even...
The noises, they pretty...
Each night, I live next door. I hear... Hawk! Ooh!
Know exactly what you mean. How much'll I get for this?
How much would you like? What? Much too much. I don't believe I have that amount. What would you say to a festival discount? On account of the, tourney? Agreed.
tend to it.
No one's come to harm, thank...
Could be, but doesn't need to, though.
I can't rightly say what would be...
Bubble shows.
Inscriptions in Elder speech. Salvation lies not in Dolnevde, but in our hearts. Glory be to Eldarin. Damn. Professor's journal's long gone. Guess somebody else found out about it too. Should look around, see if I can find something else. Footprints. Narrow and shallow. Somebody's small, light. Woman, maybe? Wonder where they lead. Damn it. Trail breaks off. Wonder if the grave robber learned more than I did. Professor certainly can't do much to help me with my search. Won't learn anything else here. Map Jensen me'll have to do. Also, Epitaph mentioned both Eldarin and Dolnevde, Valley of the Nine. Site marked on the map's all wet now. San Retour flows through there. Must be where the Valley of the Nine once lay. Need to explore the location.
What are you doing now? Jordan, you there, Jay? Okay.
Come on.
Gotcha.
Bread at the spring first.
Oh, films today.
Run, Roach. Come on, Roach.
Picker it all.
Slithering snake by the dick.
Yeah. You can even make a potion called Well, or Killer Well or something, and you'll be able to breathe underwater even longer. You know, if you start coming across enemies, just shoot them with a crossbow. I think you just got to, shit, hang on, I'm about to die. You just got to get used to rotating the camera. No, are you pressing R3 to lock on? Go to adjust your sensitivity or something. Go to the options. See if there's some sensitivity you can adjust.
activate the entry portal. Wonder what surprises this place has in store.
What? Oh, that sucks, dude. Do you have a backup? Do you have a backup? Did you get that warranty? I'd take it back. Where'd you buy it from? Yeah, I'd show them the receipt back now. You give me my shit back. Yeah, there you go. You can do that.
Planted spikes. Sick sense of humor someone's got.
Alright, let's see here. What? Beehives? What about them? Yeah, honey, I think. I think you just come up on them. I could be wrong. You can put your shield up, that'll help defend. Something tells me a boss fight's coming up. Shit, I'm overweight. I'll tell you one decoction you want to come up with as fast as you can is the Fiend decoction. It allows you to carry more weight for a temporary time, although it is quite toxic. It's the Fiend decoction. I'll take a screenshot and send it to you in a little bit. Increases the amount of weight the Witcher can carry without being overburdened.
Blood-soaked. Grave robber was wounded while attempting the climb. Needed to bandage up. Managed to avoid the panthers at least.
Oh yeah, I forget I'm getting all these dice.
Not bad. Wouldn't mind having something like that myself. Course. Locked. Notes I found mention 4 protruding stones. Gotta press them somehow. Crossbow, maybe? Could try to hit them.
Did it.
Interesting as places go. Seems someone put a lot of thought into its design. Should look around.
Unwanted guest. Intruder. You are not welcome.
Yeah, figured as much. Great. Portals. This just keeps getting better. Damn it. Back where I started. back where I started. Damn it, wrong again. Could be some clue around here. Damn it, back where I started. Back where I started. All right, how to find the next portal. Statues seem oddly oriented, as if to all face in one direction. The right portal, maybe? All right, how to find the next portal. Back where I started. How to find the next portal. Must be where Moreau had his lab. Crystals. Should mount them in the megascope. Missing 2 crystals. Intriguing as machinery goes, but how do I start it up? Quite the library. Mostly tomes on mutations and genetics. This crystal must go here. All crystals in place. Show me what you got. Just need to pick an entry.
What are you doing, buddy? there, bro.
The 18th of Yule, year 1102. Today I begin my great life's endeavor, one greater and more significant than any I have thus far undertaken, for it relates to me personally, to myself and my son. When 15 years passed, a beast of the forest assaulted me. A witcher came to my aid, saved my life. I could not know that for said salvation, I would in the end pay by relinquishing any say as to my own son's fate. Had I the skill to turn back time, I would have done so, and perished rather than surrender to the Witchers my only son. But as it was, on the day when Jerome was taken, I swore an oath on my honor that I would recover my son. Today, following years of research and preparation, I have at last devised a device that allows me to study mutations. If the gods in their goodness grant me but a bit of favor, I shall find a way to reverse said mutations and restore Jerome to a normal life.
So, Professor wasn't out to enhance Witcher mutations, wanted to reverse them. Wonder if he managed, and if there's anything in it for me.
Observation 22. Despite applying a surfeit of toxic substances, significantly more than usual, the subject displayed no symptoms of overdosing. I believe this to be an effect of the mutations. Thus, a minor success. This mutation should allow Jerome better to tolerate toxicity. Observation number 30. The mutations do not set in at once. Curiously, they do not develop over a span of time. Rather, for a mutation to progress towards completion, the appropriate mutagen must be applied continuously. The subject does not bear this well, but I found a way to make the mutations less taxing, invasive. To the mutagen base, I add the albumin of a mutated giant centipede egg. Stored in a glass terrarium, the eggs do not develop, remain small. The eggs themselves are a sight to behold. Mutated, they are luminescent, emitting a wondrous glow. I can only hope my addition of the albumin will produce no significant side effects. Time will tell. Observation 58. Sometimes failure is the catalyst for success. I've discovered a method by which one type of mutagen may be transmuted into another through the addition of certain ingredients. This is a great day for science. In addition, I observed that today's dose of mutagens brought the subject to the brink of death. He then suddenly awoke, revived, his strength renewed. Not wholly, of course, but he did in a sense come back from the edge of death. Whether this is attributable to his mutations or to pure coincidence cannot be ascertained. I must conduct further experiments. Years of experiments, research, sacrifice, all for naught. I have failed to achieve my defined objective. Each mutation I applied to my subjects proved ineffective when applied to Jerome. What I meant to cure him of his witcherism, that which I meant to restore to him a normal life, only deepened his mutations, further augmented his speed and strength, rendered him yet more inhuman. It seems my son must remain a witcher forever. I have failed. The time has come to abandon this place. return home to Lydia. She may yet deign to take me back. The contraption and mutagens I leave here, let them wither and crumble, as did my dreams of regaining my son.
So the professor wanted to reverse the mutation's effects. Ended up deepening them. Stroke of luck for me. Could profit from his failure. So, Professor tried to neutralize the effects of Witcher mutations. Only managed to enhance them, though. Used the albumins of giant centipede eggs as his mutagen base. Need to go on an egg hunt. tweaking his machinery. Professor's mutagens, and how do I start it up? They did on his son. Well, time to find out.
Cheers.
Cell for portals. Feels dead. Maybe a sign will revive it. Run, Roach. Let's go.
Ah! Long live to see.
Welcome to my humble establishment. What land do you hail from?
Been on the road so long, don't know how to answer that. Let's just say I'm from the north.
Ah, is it true what they say about the war, death, destruction all about?
Exaggerated. Not by much, though.
Oh, forgive my asking about thy family in Edansea. So I'm curious. But please, do tell me what I can do for you.
Mentioned you have a family in Eddern. Whereabout, if you don't mind my asking?
In Vengerberg. You've been there, perhaps?
Yeah, number of times. It's the hometown of my... of someone very dear to me. At any rate, pretty town, Vengerberg. Also didn't suffer too much during the invasion, from what I know.
That is a relief to hear. A weight off my shoulders, I tell you.
Show me what you're selling. Should be good.
Jay, you there, buddy? I believe after I craft this armor and whatnot, I'm going to take a break. Should be able to. Now that I'm 68, should be able to go the next step up. Just got to find it. Where is it at? There you are, buddy. I was wondering where you went.
Face Aradin, but could
Yeah,
only
that
hope
sucks.
to beat him with
So
the
you're
help of
taking a break on the
friends.
game?
The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avalach, too, began to lay plans of his own.
Yeah, maybe, that's weird. Yeah, see if it does it on any other game. No. But it still shouldn't be just pointing up at the sky for you. Wonder if it's got... If it does, if it doesn't on Red Dead, let me know, because maybe it's a off calibration and you need to restart the system with the thing not pointing in any direction, which would be weird. Yeah, dead technology. Right. Mind blown.
If I don't eject your white moon.
Right.
Even the gods will frown misfortune.
Wreaking havoc in the peasants' coops now.
You got.
Ooh.
Oh, we got us a
What was
hero
that about?
looking to save the common folk.
Even the gods will frown misfortune.
Need some armor, mate.
What did you say? Red Dead's doing it as well? Oh. That sucks. Yeah. I wouldn't think so. Could need to restart that. Huh. Right. Do what? Yeah. He sure is. You'll see, my good sir, you'll see. That's all. That's an amazing game, though, man. Yeah, right. Dude, my armor looks so fucking beast mode now.
Take care now.
Yeah, sure do. Well, it's master crafted now.
Even the gods will frown misfortune.
So is it the system or the game or the controller or what? Gotcha. Now I gotta do my swords. And then I'll probably end the broadcast after that. Take a break from it. I'm gonna take a break from the broadcast and The Witcher. I'll probably stay in the chat party. Or if I leave, it'll be to get something to eat, and I'll leave the chat party, but I'll come back. If you want to stay in it, you know. So, did you say it was the controller game, or what? What'd you say it was? Oh, okay. Well, that should make The Witcher that much more fun. You still gonna take a break? You still gonna take a break from it for right now? Yeah, you can probably finish it tonight. If you're in chapter 6. Yeah, that new set of gear looks good. $375. Now I just gotta go make my swords.
What do you see, painkiller?
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
Listen, would you craft something for me?
Nice.
So long. Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings.
Listen. So long.
What? All I gotta do is get these suckers up to Grandmaster now, which is, I think that's still way above my level. Right now, I'm having to stop Blood and Wine and go back and do some Hearts of Stone because I'm not high enough. I think it's called Master or something. So, yeah, 74. I think I'm gonna get close to my enemy here and then save it.
Trouble?
How about you about to die in Red Dead, you say? Yeah, that's why you always want to keep some horse survivor on you.
Everyone!
Oh!
In a hurry. Right. Why there? What for? Life kick you in the ass? Had enough? Terrible beast prowls the sewers down that way. Best of all altogether. Devoured dozens of maidens, folks say, and many a ball has gone in and never come out.
Blueprints. Large. A man's most likely. Thought only women came looking for the cursed prince. Damn, you're ugly.
Right.
Oh, no, you don't. Hear me? Don't you dare. Please, don't do this to me.
Shawnee,
Geralt?
what are you doing here?
Trying to save his life. Help me.
Shawnee, calm down. He's dead.
I'm sure something can be done.
Let it go.
Damn it! All for nothing.
You did all you could.
Thanks, Geralt. It's, good to see you.
You too. Lost track of you after I left Vizima. Where'd you go? What have you been doing?
Long story short, I've been treating the sick and wounded, as always.
I don't know, you might want to reload, man. I'd reload.
But in Redania, I'm called on to help the army
previous save
as well.
point.
I'll want to hear the long story long, too.
Sure.
I'd reload if you
Once
can.
we're out of these sewers.
Redanian army force you to come here, too? Or are you just down here for a pleasant stroll?
Got our orders this morning. I came down here with a whole unit, but something attacked us.
The soldier. He's someone important to you?
His name was Knowles. Supposed to go on leave next week. Now he won't.
nor will the rest of his unit.
How many were they?
A whole squad. 6 brave boys. All dead.
What attacked you? Get a good look at it?
No. I started running as soon as it appeared. It was huge. Spat venom and made these slurping sounds. That's all I know.
Doesn't sound like a major necrophage or a pack of drowners.
No. This was one thing. Big, but one. Somebody threw a torch at it. Monster couldn't have cared less.
All right. Not afraid of fire. Good to know. Why'd they send you down here? Only if it's not confidential, of course.
I need a venom sample. From the beast that prowls these sewers. It doesn't just kill those who come down here, you know. The water in so many wells is contaminated. Folk are getting ill. Redanian soldiers among them.
Plan to kill the beast. Bring you a sample of its venom after I do.
Nice of you to offer. But I'd rather go with you. Collect the sample myself.
Creature's dangerous. You saw what it can do.
I'm a big girl, Geralt. I can take care of myself. And you know I'll get my way, so don't try and talk me out of anything.
Fine. Your choice. So show me where the monster attacked you.
This way.
Grating's badly bent. Something large struck it, with a lot of momentum.
I shut it as I fled. The monster must have slammed into it.
Glad it held up. Though now we need to find a way around it.
Is it worth searching outside?
Actually, just hoping the monster's blow weakened one of the walls.
What do you want, Geralt?
Alright, well thanks everybody for tuning in. I will resume the broadcast a little bit later after I take a break.